I have an admission to make. I was addicted to hokey pokey, but I turned myself around. I want to talk about confidence. So I heard recently that there was a big study done of executives, and they found that male executives tended to have much higher confidence than their female counterparts. Unfortunately, the female counterparts also outperformed the male executives pretty regularly. So, it would be pretty easy to infer from these findings that confidence is somehow tainted or a bad thing. And I don't think that that's the whole story, maybe part of the story. Here are the problems with that inference. First, it mistakes correlation for causation. So there's something called the Dunning-Kruger effect, which basically says that the less people know about something, the more confident they are in their ability to, behave correctly in regard to that thing. And there's a pretty simple explanation for why. The less you know about something, the less you know what you don't know. As you gain knowledge and skills and expertise in an area, you become better able to identify what you don't have the skills or knowledge to address effectively. Additionally, the less knowledge you have in an area of study, the less you know what you need to study to get better, or that you should be studying to get better, right? You might think you already know everything in that space. And so in this study that I talked about in the opening, it's highly possible that people who have less knowledge or less ability in an area also feel more confident in that area, but then of course their results are worse. And so it might just be that the male executives tended to have lower levels of knowledge than their female executives, which is a whole nother can of worms. But there's a second kind of confidence. So this first kind of confidence, the sort of confidence that says, I can solve this problem. I have the skills, I have the knowledge, I have the answer. This sort of confidence is often mistaken, and it's subject to the Dunning-Kruger effect. And it might be called, cocky confidence. That's basically what it is. Toxic confidence, misguided confidence, unfounded confidence. Any of these words could accurately describe this kind of confidence. But there's another kind of confidence. This is the kind of confidence that says, I'm willing to try to address this problem. And this kind of confidence is willing to make an attempt, not only because it believes that there's a chance that it could solve the problem or produce a good outcome. There is that chance, but there's also probably a greater likelihood that things are going to go badly or that the outcome is not going to be what's initially desired. But this second kind of confidence is willing to make the effort to give it a try because it recognizes that whatever the outcome is, even if not the anticipated one, growth will be the result of taking action. Growth will be the result, right? Growth is the more important result here. Whatever happens with the problem you're trying to solve, by taking action, you will be learning something from, intervening, from getting involved, from trying to make things better, right? And so there's also part of this that just recognizes that that you're able to deal with whatever the result is, right? That, you may not succeed, but whatever you're left with is something that you can continue to deal with, continue to address, continue to learn from, right? And this might be called humble confidence. It's the willingness to take a chance, even though you don't believe that you have the tools necessary, but you do believe that you can at least learn from the attempt. And so this humble confidence, this kind of humble confidence as dads, as parents, is what we should be aiming for, right? Parenthood in particular, life in general, but parenthood in particular is, uncontrollable and unexpected and full of chaos. And so, we're never going to be able to control what happens or provide the answer, right? What we're looking for is to develop our ability to roll with the punches and to come out on the other side of, you know, the scraps that we get into with life, to come out on the other side as, you know, better, stronger, more capable people. And by modeling this, I mean, obviously it's good for your psychological well-being, but you're also modeling a growth mindset for the kids that you are responsible for raising. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, put them in the comments down below. If you found this video helpful at all, please like and subscribe. And remember, you're already someone's hero. Now you get to earn it. Go be super.